Alan, Wasalan, you with the nasty pastor, and I'm back with another chapter read from Ramses, Volume 1, Series 1, The Son of Light. You know, that last reading, we was in, especially if you're a first-time viewer, especially if you have missed the last reading. His brother, Ramses' brother Shanah, name came back up and some things he was trying to do. Ramses' mother Tua, she's still very adamant to finding out who was trying to kill her son. I said the fair, she's still looking for him. You got what I'm saying? Ramses to the point that he's like, from what I'm processing, he's like, forget it. You know what I mean? She's married. I said the fair, if you haven't kept up, that is Shana, which Shana is his brother. That is his brother's fiance. They had relations, not just once. They have had relations twice. You got what I'm saying? And this woman don't, see nothing wrong in what she's doing. You feel what I'm saying? And I did, put a spoiler out there in case that you're just catching up with the readings. But it was Shana, his own brother, that was trying to kill him for the affair he was having with his sister. And if you're someone that went through cheating, if you're someone, I don't care if you're a man or woman, you feel what I'm saying? Because you could see it from both ends. You can see it from a woman's point of view and you can see it from a man's point of view. But if you really process it right and you really understand it right, you know what I mean? When I say to you, in these books of these biblical scriptures, of these past history, your life is right there. And when I say to you that there is nothing new under the sun, but except for the presentation, how it's being presented, come on now. You get what I'm saying? That goes on today. That has not stopped yet. Even with your chances being 80%, yeah, I'm going to say 80% of catching AIDS, HIV, men and women still go out here and cheat. I don't know if they think about it. I don't know if they sit there and say, or no, let me say this. I don't know if they think about it. I don't know if they're forgetting it. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? I say this, people get lonely. And I was always taught boredom is the devil's workshop. That is when Satan, that is when Ra, that is when the devil, that is when Lucifer has his best hold upon your life to control you. So if you know this and you understand this, put your armor on. You get what I'm saying? Put your armor on, because it's not always the best solution, the best idea, or the best action to place yourself around other people or other things that are what? Toxic. You get what I'm saying? Toxic. You get me? Let's dive on in this reading. And we are on chapter 17, if I'm counting this up correctly. The yellow floppy-eared dog with the curlicue tail was Ramses' only confidant. On New Year's Eve, Aset lost patience with her lover. Flaunting his band, she joined him on the terrace where he sat deep in thought. The dog at his side, Watcher bared his teeth and growled, ears at attention. Call him off. Ramses' icy stare kept her from coming closer. What's going on? Won't you please speak to me? Ramses turned coldly away. You have no right to treat me this way. I was out of my mind with worry. I love you and now you won't even look at me. Leave me alone. Aset fell to her knees. Is that all you have to say? Watch her stop threatening. What do you want from me, Ramses? Look at the Nile, I said. May I stand by you? He said nothing. She inched closer. The dog made no move. The star called Sabbath is about to appear. He told her, tomorrow it will rise in the east with the sun to announce the inundation, the same as every year. Don't you understand that this year will be like no other? His serious tone so impressed I said to fail that she could not pretend. No, I don't. Look at the Nile. She clung tenderly to his arm. Don't be so enigmatic. I'm not your enemy. What happened in the Delta? My father made me see myself for what I am. What do you mean? I have no right to run away. It's no use hiding. There were excuse me. I believe in you, Ramses, whatever your fate may be. He stroked her hair softly. She looked at him, speechless. Whatever he had gone through on his journey had transformed him. The adolescent was now a man of mesmerizing beauty. She could not take her eyes off of him. She was hopelessly in love. Now let's talk about something right quick, because this is something I supposed to have been done that I didn't get done, that we probably should go ahead on and do our research on this. You get what I'm saying? But okay, it's a part that says every year. No, we was gonna look up when did the months change to back in those days before Christ. All the months had 30 days in it. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna ask Google. Well, I think this Bing. Yeah, this might be Bing I'm asking. I'm gonna ask Bing. Excuse me. Before Christ or after Christ, when did the months go from 12, 30-day months to what it is now? Oh, okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay, there you go. When did the months change from 30 days before Christ or after Christ to 31 days? It's keep coming up with how did the months get their names and all that. It's not getting into the 30-day change and stuff, right? So I say this, there's some stuff I see that's on YouTube. Dive in and figure it. Dive in and figure it, because it's something. And when I get a chance, I will dive in and figure it out. You know what I mean? And figure it, so that I will get the understanding of what made the way the calendar and the structure of the months are now. What was so wrong with the way the structure of the months was before Christ? You get what I'm saying? And another thing I want to look up is excuse me. don't see it, but it's something that it just said that deals with the year and the new year. And oh, the inundation. All right. Now, what is a inundation? What is a inundation? All right. Inundation is a flood or the fact of being flooded with water. Cool. It did say that. It didn't say inundation, but it said the flood, the releasing of the water. How they put it in the early part of 17 or the end of chapter 16. It did say that, but it didn't say inundation. But that is the festival. That is the celebration name of flood, or the fact being flooded with water. It can be the result of the overflow of water that submerges land. You get what I'm saying? So that is what it, you get what I'm saying? That's basically what it is. And I just say this to you once again, you know what I mean? History repeats itself. Our life are in these scriptures. You feel me? Our life are in these scriptures. You know, it's a lot of men and women tombs are in these graveyards. You feel me? Some of these women was beaten, battered, raped, killed for the decisions they made. Some of these men was beat up, stabbed, killed for the decision they made. You know, it's a few of them in there didn't know what's going on. Didn't know what was going on. Didn't know that woman was married. You get what I'm saying? That woman didn't know that man was married. You feel what I'm saying? So, if that's not the life you want for you and yours, you get me? You and yours, get it out you. Get that jealousy out you. Get that insecurity out you. Because, see, I'm a firm believer, whether you man or woman, once you sense, how to put it, some skepticism in your partner, you get what I'm saying? You feeling like, okay, they are cheap. Okay, it's being showed they are cheap. You get what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, you're going to pull up. 9 times out of 10, you're going to accuse. 9 times out of 10, you might be wrong, or you might be right. But how you handle it is the part that people look at. And who's to judge you? No one's to judge you, but they're here. They're here putting the robe on, not getting a paycheck. You feel what I'm saying? They're here. For real, for real. They're here. You know, buckle down. You know what I mean? Buckle down. The year is moving. We are moving. Buckle down and be gracious. Buckle down and tell whom you pray to, thank you for another year. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You get it? Look, been with the nasty past. I'm out, and I love you.